All right, so welcome back, Mr. Clements. Last week we focused on talking about your family life. So this week I thought we would talk about some career and future plans. So
Yeah.
what do you think some of your career plans would be in the future?
My career plans laid down is basically start a construction business, learning how to run it, how the blueprints, read blueprints, and focus on establishing relationships with clients and hopefully build a bigger clientele in the future.
So why do you think you've always wanted to get into a business like that?
So I just kind of fell in love with like just doing construction, like building things, like seeing things built from the ground up. Also just be able to, turn basically ground to a building, facility, anything possible. Use your creativities to make things.
hmm so do you think that's something that you might have stemmed from something growing up when you were younger, like playing with toys maybe, is why you wanted to get into construction?
Yeah, yeah, I used to play with Legos, a lot of Transformers and stuff like that. Just watching building something to something else and seeing how it just create life, create different things for nothing basically.
Yeah, that could be pretty interesting. So what about how do you think you'll achieve those goals? What do you think the steps are to achieve such a future plan?
Take it step by step. Take experience, take what you know from the ground. Just take advice from other people who's more experienced in the field of that. Also just developing, like I said, developing friendships, relationships, and just take it step by step and learn from others who did it before you.
Well, that's interesting. So besides like business wise, where do you see yourself? Like maybe family, marriage? Where do you see yourself in the future?
Um, See myself being married, the kids, move down south probably, hopefully, never know. Just the good old 80s, marriage and everything like that.
hmm so within where do you see like how long do you see yourself having this happen? How many years in the future do you think
Like,
this will be?
how long is it gonna take me to get there?
Mhm.
Never know. I mean, I'm expecting to happen within 5 years, probably shorter than that. Might end up longer. Just never know how life turns out. At the 2020, you just never know.
Yeah, this has been a crazy year in 2020.
Yep, very.
Um, so tell me a little bit more. Where else do you see yourself in the near future?
More financially stable. Just having a better understanding, I guess, of life and finding myself more, understanding myself more. No matter how old you is, you still gotta continue to grow. Learning new responsibilities in life and just, be moving different, more grownish adult, I guess you could
A
say.
little self exploration you see yourself doing in the future
Yeah.
along the way to figure out where you need to go.
Yep.
All right, so I think you might have a good solid plan of where you want to be. So maybe next week we can focus on a little more of these goals and achieving them.
Yep.
All right, I'll see you next week, Mr. Clemens.
Thank you. I appreciate it.